Dear friends and subscribers, this is the D60 series we are going through. This is I think this will become the ninth class given by Sir. Please go through the whole D60 10 sessions that we are doing. Most of you will understand from there themselves how important D60 is. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. So, after we finished, this is the 7th month, 8th one.
Yes.
Or the 9th one. Yeah.
9th month.
9th one. Oh, this is okay. We saw Kendra. So, after we just can't stop with Kendra, we have to know the strength of planets. There are different strengths. Here we will only see the Ucha Bala and what is it? Swakshetra Bala. So, all the Vargas from D1, the strength of the planets is an important analysis in judging the horoscope. The planetary strength in D6 is very important as this Varga, the soul of the horoscope. A planet strong in D1 is like a planet strong at the peripheral. A planet strong in D1, it shows the planet is strong in its dharma. Planet strong in D1 shows the planet is strong in achieving great things. A planet strong in D60 means it's strong at the source or the nucleus. So D60 shows the atmic strength of the person. A planet strong in D60 means the planet is in connection with one's highest self regarding that planet's current. Understand this, very, very important. You are making a connect. There is a connect with that particular planet. That is the meaning when a planet is strong in D60. Okay, there are many strengths. What you say, you can have a Vargotma Bala, you have Digbala, the Sthana Bala. Okay, we will see all here. We are only seeing the Sthana Bala, the Graha Bala of a planet. So generally, Ucha Bala, if what happens, a planet is an Ucha. If anybody is having an Ucha Bala or in its own house, what does it mean? We saw Kendra Bala in the previous session. We will definitely more important than that is supposed to be planet in exaltation or in its own house. Okay, this is Marilyn Monroe's horoscope. Nothing else. I'm not looking at any other yogas or anything. I'm not looking at where the 5th, 9th Lord, Atmakaraga, nothing. Just look at the horoscope. She's a celebrity. Till today, she's a sensation. See, look at the horoscope. Venus exalted, Sun exalted, Moon exalted. Okay. Do you agree with me? Why she is at the top? There are many other points I've told you. You can judge the Lagna Lord, where is the AK. Many other things are there. Many other yogas I will teach in class. But here I'm just making you snapshots, simple rules. A planet, strong planets in D60. And what does it mean to the horoscope? Moon is exalted in the D1 Lagna Lord, Moon is exalted in the 7th. Venus, Venus is sitting in the 10th house. So what is it? It is in Shashti Amsa, it is in the 5th house. A Sun, D60 10th Lord, Sun is exalted. So 3 exaltation and very important planets are being exalted. But see, celebrate. Okay, this is Penelope Rose. We already see. Okay, for other purpose. Just look at the planets. Just look at the planets. Mars in its own house, Sun in its own house, Jupiter in its own house. With 3 planets and Saturn, Lagna Lord is in Digbali. So you can apply all Vargotama, Parivartana, every other rule you can apply. Here I'm just explaining. So when a planet in Shashtiyamsa, when it is strong, it becomes its meaning is totally very different. It is strong at its core. So Shushmi just said, we already seen our horoscope for where is a D1 Lagna, where is a AK, how it is placed. But we first forgot to look at the other aspects of the horoscope. Her Sun is exalted. Her Venus, her D1 Lagna Lord Venus in its own house. Shashtiyamsa Lagna is in its own house. So, and also note, she has 2 Neecha planets also. Mercury is Neecha, Moon is Neecha, D1 Lagna in the 12th house. So what I say, if you compare it to the Aishwarya, right? She is Miss India and Miss Universe, but she never even had 10% success of what Aishwarya, right? Horoscope. Go on, I've discussed Aishwarya's horoscope. Look at the powers, beauty of Aishwarya. She has 4 planets, exalted moon in the 10th house, Aishwarya has, and 2 planets in the 11th house. 4 planets in the 10th, 2 planets in the 11th house. All yoga. Fantastic Shashti Aishwarya has. Yeah, she has, yes, she has good planets. 10th house Gajakeshri Yoga, 4th house Venus, 10th house Jupiter Moon. Yes, she reached the top. But then what I said, she was not that successful comparatively the other aspects of the chart.
Sir, in her chart, the in D1 Jupiter is retro, and
Yes.
in this D60 also Jupiter is retro. So what does it? What could be her pending karma, sir?
No, I'll talk later. That's a huge topic. It's not only Jupiter; she has 3 planets retro.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
each planet, I have to give you a big discussion. What should be a pending karma regarding that?
Okay.
I have to give you a particular principle and how to apply that road I have to take.
Okay. Okay.
I'll explain to you. No, I've told the 12th from Saturn, I've explained to you in a session, but that's a big introduction I have to give you and explain the pending karma regarding it. See, simple retrograde planets, understand, you wanted something in previous birth. You never got it. And in this birth, if it is well placed, a retrograde planet is well placed, you will achieve it. So something you wanted very badly. There was an obsession. And this birth, what I say, if it is well placed, a retrograde planet 6, 8, 12 means something else. A retrograde planet in a Kendra corner means something else. What is it? You will have to understand. A retrograde planet in a Dusthana means coming out of difficulties. A retrograde planet in a good house means you have a good planet retrograde means you wanted something, you never reached it. You never got it. But this birth, if it is well placed, you will achieve it. But if it is badly placed, it can also mean what is it? Your frustration in life is trying to achieve and you never achieve and you are having a problem. A lot about retrograde planets and pending. Okay, this is Bilena R.N. Goenka. Look at the horoscope. We have already seen the planets in Kendra. But one more aspect we missed seeing is how many planets are strong in his horoscope. Mars exalted, Sun exalted, Moon in his Swakshetra. Apart from the Kendra Bala, planets are very strong in Kendra Bala. But then see the strength. A planet, see, when you look at a planet, many horoscope in D1 chart, 4 exaltation, and that person will be a commoner. Many horoscopes I've seen in D1 when somebody will have 5 planets in one house. What is it? This is Rama's horoscope or Ravana's horoscope, or both. If you see all these gods' horoscope, all the planets they will show. I have a book where all the gods' horoscope I have, and all the gods will have all the planets in its own house or it will be in its exaltation. But that is in D1. Only if it continues in other Varga charts can you actually call this a planet in its own house or exaltation. And especially only if it is in Shashtiyamsa can you see a planet is actually very strong. You just having a planet, 4 planets exaltation also, you'll have a very normal life. Because the planets will not sustain to be strong in other Varga charts. So it's very, very important for a planet to be very strong. When you see a chart with 2 exaltations, it is very, very special. Like this King Alexander of Yugoslavia. That is horoscope. Lagna Lord, Venus is exalted. Venus is his 9th Lord in D1. In Shashtiyamsa is his Lagna Lord. It is exalted. Immediately you know when the Lagna Lord is exalted, the kind of comfort and you know what a king will get. Okay. And Saturn is in its own house. Sun is in its own house. So he has 3 planets, very, very strong. Being a king, definitely the Sun must be very strong in a Varga chart. Lagna Lord strong, 10th Lord in the 10th house strong. For Sun, a political planet, is also very strong. Jupiter in Lagna is in Digbali. Okay, this is King Charles I of England. Look at his horoscope. Lagna Lord Mars is exalted in the 10th house. Jupiter, 9th Lord in the 9th house. Venus, the 7th Lord in the 7th house. Okay. Okay, this is Sopia Lauren. Again, we are seeing this particular horoscope. We have seen this horoscope for other important things. We're just looking at, okay, how powerful our planets are there in Shashtians. Jupiter in the second house, in its own house. Sun is exalted. Here in Shashtiyams is in seventh lord, but in D1, Sun is her ninth lord. Her ninth lord is exalted. Jupiter is a Lagna lord, which in its own house. Mars is a fifth lord, which in its own house. Mercury is in its own house. See, almost 1, 2, 3, 4 planets are very strong in a horoscope. Okay, Joe Biden's horoscope, the current president of the USA. We've already seen another aspect why his horoscope is special. But look at this horoscope. How many planets are strong in Shashtiyams? Moon in its own house, Sun in its own house, Venus in its own house, Mars is exalted, Saturn in its own house, Mercury. This is a typical example when almost every planet is strong. Why will he not be the president of the USA? We already seen and applied from Rasi Tulya Navamsa as Scorpio's Lagna itself, his horoscope is correct. But just you can also apply it from the D60 Lagna also. But look at the planets. How many planets are strong in his horoscope? See, a president of the USA is the most powerful person, especially at these times to be how powerful the horoscope must be. Just look at the horoscope. This is to show how astrology can be very beautiful. And just look at the president of the USA, the Shashtiyams of president of the USA. If you just read that the one, you will not understand the greatness of the horoscope. Look at the Shashtiyams. How many planets are strong? Almost every planet is fantastically placed in his house. That's the president of the USA horoscope. If you are only applying D1, you will not understand the beauty of the horoscope. It's only when you see the Shashtiyams, what is it? This horoscope is only if he is the president of the USA, is only understood in Shashtiyams. It is not understood in the D1 chart. He has only Sun in Lagna and Jupiter exalted. That's the only thing which he has. Can you look at the D1 chart and say he's the president of the USA? Where is the yoga sitting there? Look at the Shashtiyams horoscope. Every other way I analyze, I apply every Shashtiyams rule, everything will fit into Joe Biden's horoscope. That is, if you miss, that is the importance of what is it? Shashtiyams. You need, if you have a horoscope like this, in so many other ways, and it will be fantastic. See, I'll tell you another way. His Sun is the 10th lord. In Shashtiyamsa, it is in its own house. Where is it in its own house? It is in the 10th from the D1 Lagna. So every planet, if you apply it from both ways, from D1 Lagna and D60 Lagna in D60, both ways, it will coincide. So this horoscope is very, very important to understand how beautiful Shashtiyams, the planet is strongly placed in Shashtiyams. I think this is the most powerful person in the world now. So you're looking at the most powerful person in the world, and this Shashtiyams must reveal that. Other charts they are not living. But here, this is a chart where the person is the current president. You must know how powerful this chart must be. Yeah. Any doubts? You can ask.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
I was wondering if Rahu Ketu are exalted in Sastyamsha and placed strongly in Kendras. So, will it be considered good or bad?
See, when you're applying Rahu, Ketu, always take the sign lord or the planet is associated. Even if they are exalted, I always see it. It takes the energy of the sign lord or the planet it's with. Then the meaning changes. By itself, let's say Rahu exalted and it's sitting alone, it may not give a good result. But Rahu is exalted, the disposter sitting in a trine or a Kendra will give fantastic results. But Rahu exalted, the sign lord sitting in 6, 8, 12 round, it will not give good results.
Okay, so if the Rahu Ketu lords are sitting in Lagna of the D60,
It's good. It's good.
okay, whether they
But
are
that's why
exalted or
the Rahu Ketu must be well associated or the sign lords must be well placed.
okay, all right, thank you.
See, Rahu for politics, power, fame. There's no fame, power, politics, billionaires without Rahu. All the famous people in the world, it is not with any other yogas, it's only because of Rahu. And there is no spiritualism, no discoveries, no understanding, no perception without Ketu. Every perception, every higher understanding, every higher aspect of consciousness or anything deeper, finer, subtler is only understood with Ketu. And every grandiose is with Rahu.
Okay. And you also take the lordship, like what they, if they are
Rahu,
functional
Ketu
malefic.
by themselves, you cannot understand Rahu, Ketu, 7th house Rahu, multiple relationship. No. So Rahu sitting in a Saturn's house, it will not do that. So Rahu sitting in a Mars house, it will not do. Rahu, which house? Where is the sign lord? You will only relate with it. Rahu, Ketu will only amplify the effect of the planet is associated and where it is with. That's how they act. They yes, they function, but they give their function through the vehicle they are sitting on. By themselves, they need a particular vehicle for them to express themselves.
Okay. Okay. And in the workshop, you will be taking in BTR, like the Sastyamsha
Yes, see,
rectification.
one aspect of D60 is very, very important. Is what is it? How do you correct your horoscope? What if somebody comes? I say I want to correct my chart to within a minute. How will you correct? Tell me, how will you correct?
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. Only through if you can use, you know how to use D60, you can correct the chart to a minute.
Yeah.
Bring my life, corroborate the incidents. What is it? Start from D3, D4, D7, D9. What is it? D12. What is it? Okay, 9 minutes is correct. Now you have to bring it down to 2 minutes. Match the events with the D60 and bring it down to the minute. Your D60 Lagna, D60 Lagna Devata itself, all will be such a big hint at what your life can be.
Right.
Explain to you so many rules. Where is the what is the D1 Lagna Lord? Where is the AK? All that you can easily for you. You can fix the where your Lagna will be there. It might be difficult if you bring a baby's chart and say what is a D60 Lagna. It's difficult. You will have to use other rules. But if a person is grown 20 plus, 30 plus, he's starting using some major incidents are there in the life. D60 will not be a problem. It will only be a problem. What is if I want to fix the D60 Lagna for my what is first 2-year-old baby? Without no major incident, it could be difficult.
No.
It can be difficult. But otherwise, if a person is in his 20s, what I say, he has some remarkable results regarding D60 will not be a problem to fix. So the only way you can fix, you can correct the chart to a minute is only if you use systems. You cannot use Navamsa and fix it to 2 minutes. Only with just you can fix it. I will definitely, that's a very important part of the course.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any other?
Many thanks, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.